Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Barry DeBoard, and I'm a raw vegan. So I want to talk about why a raw vegan diet or a fruitarian diet will get rid of your nerve pain. I've had a lot of nerve pain in my life in the past 5 years, and I'll tell you what, it is because of typically nerve pain is coming from something pressing on your nerves. Typically, it's going to come from a collapsed disc, right? Sometimes it comes from something being torn, like a ligament being torn or a tendon being torn, you've got your muscle being torn, and you've got inflammation, right? I've also had that as well. But most of the time, and you probably know if you have a collapsed disc, right? Or a bulging disc, whatever, it's the same thing, guys. So when these discs in your back between each spine start to collapse, it's because they don't have enough fluid in them. You're dehydrated, guys. You are dehydrated. Most people walk around this earth with severe dehydration and they're not even aware of it. When you go on a raw vegan diet or a fruitarian diet and you start to eat lots of fruit and drink lots of cold pressed juices and you're eating raw living foods, your discs start to inflate and it takes the pressure off of your nerves. I've been through this several times, so I know this is true and I know it works. So just a couple years ago, I had a collapsed disc in my C5. It sent nerve pain down my arm. It was so freaking severe, man. It was so severe. I was in so much pain. It was miserable. This went on for about 4 months. And finally, I was like, I have to do something about this. So I'd been on a raw vegan diet before, and for about 3 months, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to go back to a raw vegan fruitarian diet again and see what happens. So I actually went straight fruitarian, and within 3 weeks, my disc reinflated and my pain was gone. And I tried everything. I was ready to go to a surgeon and get surgery to get this repaired because I was so desperate. I was in so much pain. So then, not too long after that, recently, so I went on a raw vegan diet for about 6 months, and then I went off of it. Okay. And then when I went off of it, after about 5 months, I got another injury in my back again. My disc in my lower back had collapsed, and it sent nerve pain down, sciatic nerve pain down my leg, down my left leg. It was extremely, extremely severe, guys. I mean, it's the worst pain I've ever had in my life. What did I do? Within 3 days this time, I'm like, hey, I'm going back on a raw vegan diet. I'm starting to drink cold pressed juices. I'm going to start eating lots of raw fruit. And I did that. And within 3 weeks, the pain was almost completely gone. 4 weeks, gone. It was absolutely amazing. This could have went on for months. It could have gone on for years, okay? I know people who've had nerve pain that have went on for years and years and years and years and years, and it's the worst thing ever. It makes you absolutely freaking miserable. I know, I understand pain. I've been through a lot of pain and I've had a lot of injuries, and I just want to help you get out of pain. And when you start to eat raw living foods, it starts to raise your vibration. You start to have the nutrients that your body needs can actually be absorbed and used from these foods. You're not eating dead foods. Remember, when you cook foods over 118 degrees, it starts to kill everything, right? So it kills the beneficial bacteria in the foods. It kills the enzymes in the foods, which help break your food down, helps your digestion, speeds up your digestion, right? It kills the biophotons in your food, which are basically light particles. These are energized light particles, and that it's an important part of your diet to have light particles, biophotons in your system, okay? This raises your vibration. This gives you energy. We're trying to get energy from this food, even though food's not the most efficient form of gaining energy, I don't believe, but it is one form, and it's the form that we use the most often. So we need the biophotons from the food. We need the vitamins. We need the nutrients. We need the minerals. And when you torch these things, what happens to them? I mean, they're gone, guys. Not only are they dead, they just disappear. The fire consumes them. Fire consumes everything, guys. You can't put something on fire and expect it to be useful to you afterwards. It's not useful to your body. You may be able to enhance the flavor with the fire. You know, cooked food tastes delicious, but you're killing everything in there that your body needs to feel alive. If you eat dead food, you're going to become dead. It's going to slowly kill your body. If you eat living food, you're going to feel alive. It's going to bring life to your body. Life brings life. Life brings life. Death brings death, okay? You need to keep yourself in a high vibratory living state by eating living foods. Living foods is really, really, really important, especially fruit. You know, there's a lot of things. I don't think there's a whole lot of nutrients and stuff you're getting from stuff like broccoli, onions. What's some of the other ones that I don't like? celery, maybe not so much celery, but there's quite a few vegetables that I don't really feel like are that beneficial for you. Some of the squash, it's got to be soft, it's got to be juicy, and it's got to be living. Okay, like lettuces are great for you. I guess some of the soft squashes are good. Cucumbers are good for you. You know, you want the it needs to be a food that tastes good to you without putting anything on it or doing anything to it, right? Living food needs to be something that you can enjoy by just picking it up and eating it raw. If you can't eat it raw and enjoy it, you really shouldn't be putting it in your mouth. Okay, that's how you determine that something is actually food meant for you to eat, right? If it doesn't need to be boiled, it doesn't need to be cooked, if it doesn't need to be sauced, right, for you to enjoy it, then it's food. That's how you know something is real food. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys. I know sciatic nerve pain is terrible. Regular nerve pain is terrible. I've been through a lot of it, and I know that eating a fruitarian diet or raw food diet will absolutely heal your nerve pain. And I hope this helps you, and I hope you guys can start moving in that direction and eating more raw foods. It takes time to switch to a raw vegan or fruitarian diet. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, right? But you can do it, and you can go on a juice fast. I mean, if you just go on a cold pressed juice fast for 30 to 40 days, your pain will probably be gone anyway. You'll probably heal your body. You could go back to eating regular foods if you want to, and it'll probably be quite some time before it happens to you again. So that's a quicker way to heal your nerve pain if you don't want to completely switch to a raw food diet. But once you do a juice fast, just start incorporating more fruits in your diet. Start incorporating more raw vegan foods in your diet. Start eating more salads and stuff, okay? This is going to really help you. You have to get your palate to start enjoying that kind of stuff. If you're not used to eating salads, if you're not used to eating a lot of fruits, you're gonna have to change your taste buds, and it takes time to change your taste buds. So, all right guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope this helps someone. Thanks for watching.